The story of Prophet Abraham is filled with divine encounters, tests of faith, and moments that shaped religious traditions. One of the most intriguing episodes in his life is when 3 mysterious guests visited him. This event, recorded in both the Bible and the Quran, holds deep theological and moral significance. Who were these guests? Why did they visit Abraham? And what messages did they bring? In this deep dive, we will explore the significance of this divine encounter and its impact across different faiths. The biblical account of the angelic visit to Abraham is found in Genesis 18. It begins with Abraham sitting at the entrance of his tent in the heat of the day. Suddenly, he sees 3 men standing nearby. Without hesitation, Abraham runs to them, bows low, and offers them hospitality. In ancient Middle Eastern culture, hospitality was a sacred duty. Abraham's eagerness to serve these guests reflects his deep sense of righteousness and generosity. He offers them water to wash their feet, a place to rest, and prepares a meal consisting of fine flour, curds, milk, and a tender calf. This act of hospitality is later referenced in the New Testament in Hebrews 13:2. Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing, some people have entertained angels without knowing it. As the guests eat, one of them, later revealed as the Lord, delivers a prophetic message. Sarah, Abraham's wife, will bear a son within a year. Sarah, who is eavesdropping, laughs in disbelief since she is well past childbearing age. However, the Lord reassures them, saying, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Genesis 18:14. This moment marks the reaffirmation of God's covenant with Abraham, promising him descendants as numerous as the stars. The fulfillment of this promise comes with the birth of Isaac, a pivotal figure in both Jewish and Christian traditions. After delivering the promise, the visitors turn their attention to another matter, the fate of Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord reveals to Abraham that the sins of these cities have become so great that their destruction is imminent. Abraham, known for his deep compassion, intercedes on behalf of the people. He asks God if he would spare the city if 50 righteous people were found. The Lord agrees. Abraham continues to negotiate, reducing the number to 45, then 40, 30, 20, and finally 10. The Lord assures Abraham that if 10 righteous individuals are found, the cities will be spared. Unfortunately, as later revealed, not even 10 righteous people existed, leading to their eventual destruction. The Quran also narrates the story of Abraham's angelic visitors, emphasizing different aspects of the encounter. In Surah Hud 11:69-70, the angels visit Abraham in the form of men and are given a roasted calf. However, when they do not eat, Abraham becomes fearful. In ancient customs, refusing food was often seen as a sign of hostility. Sensing his unease, the angels reassure him that they have come with good news. A child will be born to him. Sarah, like in the biblical account, reacts with disbelief, questioning how she could bear a child in her old age. The angels affirm that this is a decree from Allah and that His word will come to pass. In Surah Dariyat 51:31-37, after delivering the good news, the angels reveal their second mission, the destruction of the wicked people of Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham, known for his kindness, pleads on their behalf, much like in the biblical version. However, the angels inform him that the decree is final and that only Prophet Lot, and his righteous followers will be spared. Both the biblical and Quranic narratives share similarities. 3 visitors. The mysterious guests are portrayed as divine beings in both accounts. Hospitality. Abraham's generosity is highlighted in both traditions. The promise of a son. Both scriptures record Sarah's disbelief and God's reassurance. Intercession for Sodom. Abraham pleads for the people, demonstrating his compassion. However, there are also differences. The Bible explicitly states that one of the guests is the Lord, while the Quran emphasizes them as angels. The Quran includes a scene where Abraham is initially fearful of his guests. The Quranic narrative does not include the negotiation for sparing Sodom beyond Prophet Lot and his family. The announcement of Isaac's birth, despite Sarah's old age, underscores the omnipotence of God. It highlights the theme that God's promises will always be fulfilled, no matter how impossible they seem. Abraham's kindness is a model of how humans should treat strangers. His example reinforces the idea that acts of generosity can lead to divine blessings. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah reflects God's justice, yet Abraham's plea for the people highlights divine mercy. This duality of justice and compassion is a recurring theme in religious teachings. Abraham's bargaining with God is one of the earliest examples of intercession in religious texts. It shows that even the most righteous individuals seek mercy for others, emphasizing the power of prayer and advocacy. Always show kindness. Abraham's willingness to serve strangers teaches us the importance of generosity and hospitality. Trust in God's plan. Even when circumstances seem impossible, faith in God's promises leads to miracles. Stand against corruption. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah warns against moral decay and the consequences of unchecked sin. Advocate for others. Just as Abraham pleaded for the people of Sodom, we should seek justice and mercy for those in need. The story of Abraham and his mysterious visitors is one of divine revelation, mercy, justice, and faith. It is a powerful reminder of God's ability to make the impossible possible and a lesson on the virtues of kindness and righteousness. Whether viewed through the lens of the Bible or the Quran, this encounter continues to inspire and guide believers in their faith and daily lives. Would you have entertained these guests the way Abraham did? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.